Hello everyone, I am Defudge3004. Welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is the Isle of Siptah. Welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you again, and I do appreciate you being here. The last time we were here, we were starting to build our base, and if you remember correctly, the base was kind of inset into the ground, and I was only going to be able to build a small piece. Or small base. So what I did is I took it all up, and if you remember correctly, if you take out your repair hammer and you right click, then you can take a piece and you can just get rid of it and you get everything back. And then if you right click again, it'll show the last piece that you built, or it should. And then you just put that piece right back in. So we can do that. And what I did is I started the base way over here on this high end, so that way it was at this height right here instead of being down here where I couldn't build it up anymore. And if you're looking to do this, make sure you do start on a higher end. You can always put in stairs or ramps or whatever that you need to be able to do that. I did make it quite a bit bigger than it was. This is only the start. I haven't really done much to it except for build quite a few pieces. It is fairly large. It is now 11 squares by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd like to keep on building more on it. And at some point, we're going to take all of this stuff here and we're going to put that inside. But for right now, what I think I'm going to do is start building up some walls and different things. And then we're going to go up and do some exploring up there and see what there may be around. Right up in that area, possibly around another areas. There's some interesting things to show you, but we got to get armor and everything else. So we really do got to get building on some things. And there's one other thing to note about the game, whether you're playing the base game or the Isle of Siptah or whatever. If you're running a server, you can change this. If you're not, you cannot. If you go to tab and you see your character in the middle here, down beneath your character, there's a purge meter. So everything you do over time, the purge meter will fill up. When the purge meter fills up to the line, purges start spawning. Actions like building, killing, and crafting increase the rate at which the meter fills. So my friend and I, like I said, we were on the server. I don't know if I told you or not. We were on the server, and the purge meter filled up real fast, and we had like level 3 thralls coming, or enemies coming through, and they wiped us out and totally destroyed our base and everything. When the purge comes, you cannot build on your base when the purge comes. You have to defend your base, and there will be many coming. Luckily, it's still low enough that's going to be a little while before this comes, but there is no way to shut this off. If you go into the INI, you might be able to. What I've looked up, I don't know what I'm doing in the INI. I have changed things on like Ark and a few Space Engineers and a few other games, but on this game, I just don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to leave that be. Besides, it adds an element of surprise now, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have rooms in here. I'll probably have like a bedroom area somewhere, and then I'm going to build some other areas. I may have a 2 stories. I don't know. I haven't really decided quite what I'm going to do. She's a little upset right now because I'm taking all of her time away, so she's getting a little itchy to do stuff. I do like her hair like that. That looks really good. I think that's just pretty awesome looking the way that is. Let me go ahead and start getting going on here. Oh, so you can't put on second floors like that. Okay, I didn't know that you could do it quite like that. That's pretty cool. So if you wanted to build up higher, you could. But I'm not going to get as worried about that. What I'm going to start doing is putting in walls now. And I am going to, when you put in walls, make sure that it isn't like this. Because if you put it in like this... Okay, that's outer face. Let's do it that way. You can see the difference between the 2 walls. So you can see how this one doesn't have the wood that this one does have. And you do want to keep that in mind. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And we're going to go back. And I'm going to put there so the outer face should be backwards. There we go, just like that. I'm going to go and put these guys on all 4 corners to start. So I don't want windows on those 4 corners. I want it to be like that. And for right now, I'm not going to get too worried about this corner here. But what I am going to start doing then is going to F and putting in some windows. So I'm going to do about every other one is going to be a window with a door in the middle. So it'll be something about like this. And I should be able to put in one more window right. Let me see. Yes, right there. And then I'll put in some more walls. Just like that. And that one's going to be the door. That one goes there. And that one goes there. And then over here, I cannot come any more this way. So I might as well just go ahead and see about putting in some more windows. So let me do that there. And again, I am going to do it like that so you can see just how far out that is. And so it has to be like arc on an existing piece. So that means that you can see that that right there is where the line is, and that's where we have to build this at. I don't know quite what I'm going to do there, but I will come over here and I will go ahead and do the same thing right here. Let me do that there, and we'll do that there. That should be right across from each other. Let's go back to F and put in a couple of normal walls. I kind of want it to be staggered every other wall, so that looks good, and that should work for being able to see what is going on. Let's put in a door frame right here. And then let's go back to F, and let's just go and put in a simple wooden door. What am I missing? I need twine. Okay, let me go and get that done. Let me just go and do like 10 twine. I could make a lot of twine, but I might as well just go and do just a little bit, and then that is going to help us out. We are already getting really low on materials. Okay. Oops. X goes out of that, or switching to, or pressing the 8, or switching to another weapon. Simple wooden door. So now we have that. I don't know if there is anything that we can do to put in. Is there a ramp? I don't know if there is a ramp. That's the whole thing. If there's not, it's going to be a little harder to do, but there could very well be a ramp. We also need to go under building pieces, or our... Well, let me see. Let me just make sure I got this right. Let me do a little measuring and I'll come right back. Alright, I was off. I thought I might have been off. Well, I'm off alright. I'm off my rocker. And I went ahead and fixed this. The door was right here, and so I went ahead and put it over 1, so that way it's in the middle. That's where I wanted it to be. Definitely gonna have to find a way to make that better, or we can just have a different way of doing that. I'm hoping we can build ramps. Let's go to our knowledge. We have 18 points to spend. Let's go ahead and open up this. This will be torches on the inside. That's going to help us out quite a bit. We don't want the thrall taker yet. We're going to get that soon, but not right now. Let's just start going through construction. There we go. That's what I want. I want the stair maker. Hey, there we go. Apprentice stair maker. Awesome. Let's get that. The roof, I'm going to worry about it a little bit later, but we can go ahead and unlock that one too. That's not that big of a deal. And all that stuff down there is out of our reach for right now. Let's go to survival. Let's go ahead and have a bed maker, and the blacksmith is opened up, the tanner's opened up, and we're probably going to open up the carpenter as well. And then underneath here, might as well go and do the improved campfire. That's only going to help us out more. Like I said, we will get this guy, the thrall taker, just not right now because that isn't as important. Under the weapons, we don't have anything to do anything iron or anything else like that. I'm not going to get too terribly worried about, most of this stuff right now. A sturdy target of wooden planks reinforced with iron. We'll worry about that after we get some iron stuff going, which shouldn't be too far away. These all are iron. And we already have underneath here with the armor as much as we're going to be able to get. So we really do got to start building some stuff inside. Religion, I'm not going to get too worried about doing the altar to Ymir yet. We will do that soon. And then underneath here, there are things we can get, but we'll do that later on. And this is just things that we have already known for a long time, apparently, or something like that. I'm not too sure. Let's go to our attributes. We have 9 points to spend. Let's do strength, which is going to hit more. We'll do agility, which is stamina, vitality, which is health. And then we'll do authority, the concussive damage, and grit, which is a direct effect on armor, and expertise, which is how much we can carry. This is always a good one. Let's do one more of that, and let's do one more of the concussive damage. All right, what else are we going to do? Let's do that for the health pool, and now we're out of points. It is going to be nighttime here soon, but what I'd like to do is show you. We do have our torch. Sweet, use a torch. So now we need to kick. To kick, you want to use Control, I do believe. Or Alt. Okay, we dodged. Good. Now, I think that if we drop the torch, we will kick. Let's go ahead and go here, and let's scroll out a little bit. There we go. She just kicked. All right. And now, let's take this. Let's go up here, and I want to show you a few things that I am aware of and what there is on the base game of Conan. Trying to find some things if you build down by the beach can be quite hard. On this map, it seems like they made things a little easier. So if you see these reddish rocks here, these are ironstone. You will get a lot of stone, but you will also get a lot of ironstone. Ooh, got some crystal. Nice. Mine all the iron in a node. Good. Sweet. So now we have some good ironstone coming. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and mine up quite a bit of this, and then we'll go down and we'll see what we can do. As you are walking around the map, on an occasion, you will come across where it says shelter. So if there are bad storms, especially in the base game, there will be dust storms. You can get to one of these places and you'll be okay and you won't take any damage. We also have that when we are in our base, and that is for good cause because, you know, we are in a shelter. Let's get back down there. Hey dear, how are you? I'm fine, honey. How are you? Let's go ahead and finish off our little base here. I'm adding some more pieces, so that way we have enough room to work with. Hoping this will work out okay. It should. Okay. So we know about how big we're going to have our little area here. Well, little area is an understatement. What I would like to do is, we do have 400 wood and 400 stone, 300 wood. Let's go to F. And I would like to build a few rooms. What I'm going to do is try to see if I can get them. Let's go ahead and do one more like that. Then I am going to go ahead and probably, yes, I think that would be for the best. Let's do 2, 3, 4. So I want to have it over here too. Let's reverse that. Just by using the mouse wheel, you can reverse that. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have it in one more to keep, maybe make it a little bit more open hallway feel. Let's go to have a one more in. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. And let's do it like that. I want to have the smooth side outside. Do 2, 1, 2. And then we will go ahead and put in another doorway here. We don't even have to have a door there. That'll just add a little bit of a feel of like another room. I can always put in windows if I decide that I want to. That's not a really bad thing to do. Now, let's go ahead and go to tab. And we're going to, actually not tab, 8. We are going to go to F, and we're going to see about some crafting stations. So, we need 500 stone to be able to put in the furnace, and that's going to be the first thing that we're going to need. Along with the furnace is good, except it takes something else besides wood. Let me go ahead and get the stone first, and then we're going to go in there and we'll build the furnace and we'll have a little crafting room. That probably will not be our crafting room. I'm going to try to keep that stuff out in the open. That will probably be more like a bedroom, different type of area. But I still have to figure that out as I go. So let me get my stuff repaired and we'll go and build some more things. As you're running around collecting wood and stone and different things, you will come across little stumps like this. These are good sources of wood, but they're also good sources for something else that we're going to need too. And let me go and get that guy chopped down. For such a little piece, he sure does give a lot. Let me find another one, and it doesn't really matter if they use stumps or not. It is not going to change anything. Let me just go, there we go, 2 of them right here. Go and get the torch so you can see them better. So you're going to take your pick, and I already got this, what a journey, because I did it last time when I was mining some stone. There was some stone near one of these. And you're going to take your pick, and you're going to get bark. Now we need this to do a bit of the tanning of the hides, and we'll get to that hopefully relatively soon. But first, we really do got to go and see about, you know, first things first, getting some of our other stuff done, like the iron crafting is what I'm trying to say. My tongue is just not cooperating with me. I think I have 642 stone, so that's good. Let me gather a couple of quick nodes here. We'll head back, we'll make the furnace. And one other thing to note too, if you stand right here and you try to hit both of these at the same time, you're not going to double up at the amount of stone you get. You will still get about the same amount because you are hitting basically one piece, but it will take 2 pieces of stone with it, and you don't really get all that stone. And it is what it is, so just kind of try to be careful when you are mining that you don't take all that stone. At least as far as I can tell, I wasn't getting double the stone. You'd think it would, but I was not. Need to get this guy repaired again, so let's do that and that. You can repair more than one thing at a time. Alright, let's go to number 8. Let's go ahead and go to F, and we're going to do crafting stations. Let's take our furnace. And I'm just going to plop this guy right here in the corner. What I'm going to do is have him facing out just a little bit like that at a little bit of an angle. I think that's going to look good, or so I hope. Put him more right directly in the corner, and let's plop him right there. Okay. So now we have that. Just go to E where it says to open it, and then you're going to just either drag or shift left click your ironstone into there. Now, wood isn't going to do anything. You put the wood in there, and you can put it up there. Okay, I guess it will. But it isn't going to give you much iron. I don't believe that it will. Let me take about half that out. Oh, well, okay. I thought it used to be you couldn't do it with wood. It would not let you. But the important thing is that you do use some of the right material, because this is fine. This will work out really good, but you can see how fast it is burning. You will get a fair amount for what you have, but you're not going to get as much. Let me go out here. I'm going to get the other pieces that I have that are in here. So every now and then you will get this in your rock collection. A little bit of ironstone every now and then. Let's go and add you in there. Sweet. So you do know I have played a little bit of this, and we really need to go and get something that's going to help us out considerably more, because we're going to need it anyway. Let's go up this way. Nice thing is, where we are building is really a good place. We're going to get a lot of stuff quickly, but it's also going to be a little dangerous. Oh, look at that. Looks like a storm a brewing somewhere, doesn't it? Do you notice how dark it is too? It's in the middle of the day, but it still is fairly dark. So the beach is right down there behind us, and up here is actually a pretty nice area. It isn't bad up here, but it's a mighty long ways away from any water. So if you're coming up here, just try to make sure that you do have enough water on you. We don't have any way to drink water right now, but we will have something here relatively soon. I just want to do a couple of things real quick. So I was exploring this, as I said, I was playing before we were even, my friends and I were doing the server, and I came over here, and I'm like, what the heck are these? Well, let me show you what these are. These are Silverstone. So you can get all kinds of Silverstone out here. There's also something interesting out here too. These bushes don't look like these bushes here. These ones right here, they do not look the same. And there is a little bit of a good reason why they don't look the same. Because with these ones, you will get Highland Berries. And this is just another food source. You still get like the fiber and all that stuff, but you get a little bit of something else too. Alright, we are up quite a ways. The beach is down there. We are up quite a ways up here, and I had the misfortune of tangling with one of those guys, and woo-wee. I want to go get some armor before we do much more with them. Let me go and gather this. This is coal. Look for the black nodes. They're the only ones that are black. Okay. We have trouble. What that means is that guy's going to be chasing us now. Good thing... Whoa. We almost got trapped. I'm going to get out of here. Drop my pick. Really don't want to be tangling with him right now. Then we're going to go back up as soon as he disappears or despawns or whatever. Alright, now we're playing with them. Good thing is, they really don't chase you for too terribly long, as you kind of stay away from them a little bit. And he just kind of disappears, and then they go right back up there. I do want to get the last little bit of coal that was up here, because we're going to need it. So let me go ahead and grab this node. Okay. Good. Let's go and drop that. And you can see there's something right up there. Let's go ahead and go up there and see what that is. You have to climb up here. You can also go sideways. Just remember to watch your stamina. The good thing is those guys can't get to us. They cannot climb down and they cannot climb up. If there is a way for them to walk up, then yes, they will be able to get to us. But since there is no way, they cannot actually get to us. Which is the best part. They can yell at us all day long, but it isn't going to do anything. And every now and then you'll find pieces like this right here. These little pieces. That's more Silverstone. And this right here is Brimstone. We don't need it yet, but we're already here, so we might as well go ahead and grab it. And as we're around here, I think... Let me see, where is it at? It's right around here somewhere. There should be some more. Oh, look, more coal. Aha. I think I found the place. Let me go and gather this coal real quick, and we'll head back down, and we'll get some more of that ironstone smelted up, and I'll see if I can find some more of the ironstone too. Luckily, everything regenerates, so that is the good part. Let me just go up here. Good. He isn't up here. Come down over here. There we go. Ironstone. Let's go ahead and gather this. Right now, right over here in front of us, right there, is something that we are going to need. We're not going to need it right now. This is a little bit later on. But we are going to need this. This is crystal, but it's not really crystal. I can't pick it up right now because I'm at 99% weight, and I want to make sure I do take the stone just so we can continue building. It is something better than crystal, and it is really good to work with. Let me get back down there. We'll get some water, and we will build another piece and see if we can continue our journey here. So I will get down there. Now we'll see you back at our base. Alright, we're down here back at our base. Got some water, got all filled up now. Let's go back into here and let's go see. We do have 28, but all that 22 wood is gone. Let's go ahead and put that in there. We'll put that up there. 3 hours and 20 minutes. What I want to do, I want to see that's that much coal. Let me go ahead and take that out. And I want to go see if I compare that. That's 1 hour and 1 minute. So the difference is night and day with how much you get from each of these resources. 3 hours for a little bit less than what I have of the wood. That's crazy. Let's put that in there and we're going to get all that going up. Now let's go back to 8. I pressed F instead of 8. Alright. Tanner's table, and we're going to need the tannery too. So we're going to have to get some more bark. We're going to have to get that first. Doggone it. Every time it does that, it scares me. I have no idea what it is. All I know is it's a scary freaking sound, and it makes me get all icked out and gives me goosebumps. Well, you know how to get the bark. That's what we need for the tannery. So I'm going to go ahead and gather quite a bit of that. And we're probably going to have some more hide. So I'm going to go take out a few of the creatures around here too. Alright, I do believe that I have everything that I need. Let's go back to number 8. Let's go to F. And let's go see about the tannery. Let's put that. This is a kind of a large item, so we're definitely going to have to put it in a good place. Let's go and put you right here, kind of between here, so we can actually kind of maybe see out of that window. Maybe a little bit closer that way, right? Like that. Okay, let's do that. It's not exactly super straight, but it's going to be as straight as it's going to be. Then let's open up the tannery, and you're going to take the hide. Just drop that in there. Drop the bark in there. Put the bark in the current fuel. What did I do with it? Where'd it go? Where'd the bark go? Is it in there? What happened to the bark? Okay. There should have been. That's weird. The bark just disappeared. That is so very strange. I have no idea what happened to the bark. It's not in there, and it's not anywhere up here. I guess I'm going to have to go up and get some more bark and put in there because that's what you use in the tannery. At least from my experience, that's what I use. I wanted to show you this too. We burned up all of that ironstone and we used 10 coal. So I think that's actually very interesting that we only used 10 coal in there. Kind of bothers me that that bark just totally disappeared. I have no idea what happened to it. It's just gone. I don't have it on me anywhere. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I always had a little bit of a backup over here. Let me go ahead and get out what little bit I have in here, and we'll get out that. Let me go see if I can make that work. It's only 10 pieces, so it's not like I'm losing a lot. Let's go to here. Let's put that guy in there. There we go. I don't know why the other one would not work, but it just did not. Okay, that's going to make some leather for us that we're going to be needing. Now I'm going to have to go back up and make some more, and that is just really bothersome that I cannot find where that went to. I can't believe it actually did that to me, huh? Okay, good thing is you can get out of pretty much anywhere in this game, so that's good. I'm going to go back, get some more bark, and then we will see how much leather we have and if we can begin setting up the next piece. Alright, as you can see, just even looking there, you can see that we already have a little bit of leather, and from the leather we are the hide burning down along with the bark. We also get tar, so I think that's pretty awesome. Let's go back to number 8. I want to see if we can build another piece. The tanner's table. So simply put, the tanner's tables will cured animal skins are transformed into usable products, including shoes, belts, and scabbards for further treated, layered, and hardened as part of the armor craft process. We also need to do the casting table and the armorer's bench. What does the armorer's bench take? I did not look. We're going to need some twine. Let's go and do that, and we'll get that ready. Get out of this, and we'll make a bit of twine. Alright, I do believe that I have everything that I need for the armorer's bench. Let's go ahead and go to number 8. Ah, it's green. Good. Just going to turn that guy like that, and let's put him over here. Let's put him right between these two pieces here. Out just a little bit, maybe close to that window. Go forward a little bit. Right there. I think that would work good. Leave a little bit of room. Alright, in the armorer's bench, we can make all of these things provided that we have the materials. So, we are going to work on at least making some light armor for sure, because some of the heavy stuff we're going to need some other things for, and we won't be able to get this thick leather and stuff for a little while, whereas the light stuff we can get with just some hides and some twine. So we'll work on that next time. We have the armorer's bench, we have the forge, the furnace, and we also have the tanner's table, and we have a little bit of our place going. I'll probably put on a higher wall too, just to make it be just as good. Of course, if you go into a corner, then you get some pretty good shelter. And once we get a roof over our head and the walls going, that's going to be good. And we can have a place in here where we do some other things. Maybe we can figure out what we're going to do there. I'm not too sure yet, but we will figure it out as we go. This is Conan Exiles, the Isle of Siptah DLC. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you had a good time. I had a wonderful time. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and if you're new here and you like what you see, consider subscribing. And if you have any ideas or any, suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. I look forward to reading your comments, and we will get some armor going next time. I appreciate you being here. You have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.